Whenever people talk about Ultra MUI Goku coming out, oh, he's going to be the next Ultra, people don't realize how much of a cripple he would be to the meta. So, let's talk about it today. Welcome back to the latest episode of the podcast, the Shafted. Today we're going to be talking about how MUI Goku, whether it be a Legend or an Ultra, would possibly destroy the meta for months. But before we get into that, let's talk about Turla's Zenkai. He's getting a Zenkai on Thursday. We're not getting it on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure this will drop on Wednesday for you guys. But him and what is going to be Super Saiyan Blue LF Vegeta are getting their stuff on Thursday along with the events coming out. And I'm pretty sure the summons too. Those might be coming out on Wednesday. We won't know till then. But we shouldn't get data mines or the Zenkai in Unique until then. But yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, a lot of people think that means we're going to get a future unit like a Vegito Blue for Anniversary. That could honestly be pretty cool. I think I'd like that, but I think it's just indicating to the fact that it's going to be a God Key Green, especially since he Zenkai's God Key Green. So having him back in the meta and able to Zenkai what would probably be a green Gogeta Blue would be really good. But with that out of the way, let's get into how Ultra MUI would be bad for the meta. As you guys know, especially since starting this year, they've actually finally pulled in the new design philosophy. What it was meant to do was to make the meta better, no matter what. And yeah, honestly, it's worked. The main thing people had an issue with was how much damage blue cards and ultimate cards did. They did a lot, like a good amount of damage. There's times where you would get absolutely one shot by a blue card from Red Beast Gohan right after that Legends Festival. It really sucked. It did. So they decided, about a year later, they talked about how they were going to do this new design philosophy. And they didn't do it. We went through the entirety of the anniversary right after, and not only did it not work, it made the meta worse and put Dragon Ball Legends in one of the worst spots it's been in years. The post 7th anniversary meta, horrible. Like, no one liked it. But at the start of this year, a lot of people started noticing it's been working. Blue cards and ultimate cards have done less damage. Way less damage. Like, way less. You can pop 2 ultimates on a person and sometimes they might not even die. Okay? That's helped out a lot with increasing the skill gap with players. So now, when you use an ultimate or blue, you won't just one-shot, you'll do a good bit of damage. Not a lot, but a good bit. Enough to make them worth using, but still not the best. And now, with Ultra MUI probably coming soon, you might be wondering, how is that going to change the meta? Well, I'll tell you. Any Mastered Ultra Instinct unit, their main things are the fact that they can dodge and, more importantly, have a damaging counter. Now let's go back to what I said. Melees and blast cards are now going to be the most damage you do in a game. Ultimates and blues aren't going to do as much. Of course, there's still the Overdrive Rush and the Rising Rush, but you have to think about it for a minute. If a majority of the damage is going to come from your blast and melee cards, how are you going to kill someone who counters and does damage back to you if you use a melee or a blast card? It's pretty simple. You don't. His kit will be timeless. Just like the KO guard on Namek Goku, he's always going to be a good bench option. Or, just like how this Rose Goku Black does 30% damage to Saiyans, he's going to stay in the meta for a while. Unless this Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, completely counters him by canceling buffs, he is going to absolutely dominate the meta, probably even through a good bit of 8th anniversary, and make it out alive, just because of what's in his kit. Not even how much damage he does, how much stronger he is physically than the rest of the cast. He is just going to dominate. Now, what's going to come after this is there many attempts, just like they've done it before, the attempts to kill off the MUI Goku. Now, maybe not MUI Goku specifically, but this has happened a lot before. Just like people are speculating right now, Rose is really strong, so they might use Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta to counter him. And just like MUI, they're going to try to counter him. And knowing Legends, they're not going to be able to do it properly. They're just going to give him characters that'll work good on a team with him. If they make it so similar to the Goku Black, he can be run on any Saiyan team without restrictions, easily staying around for a year. And I would put money on that. After he drops, let's say he drops during 8th anniversary, it's coming up now. What's gonna happen? Like, think about it for a minute. If there's no color counters to him that are good, if the main damage that you are doing now, which takes skill now, makes it so you take damage, and your ultimates and blues aren't as strong, you're not going to be able to kill him before he kills you. He's going to be a one-man army, just like Blue Beast, just like the original Vegito Blue. He's going to be one of the worst things we've seen in Dragon Ball Legends in so long. This is going to lead to a dark time, just like last year. We're going to see him dominate the meta, and then, similar to Blue Beast, he's probably going to get another strong character that was more or less meant to counter him, but if he has no restrictions, most likely going to be able to be used with that character, whether they're the same tag like Saiyan, or they're completely different, like maybe it's, I don't know, Frieza. Well, there's this thing called the leader slot, and if you put someone in the leader slot, they can work with any team in the game. You are unbelievably cooked if you have to run into an MUI Goku who counters you for majority of your damage, does damage back to you for that, and can be run on any team. That's why people were so happy that Super Saiyan 4 Goku needed to be with a GT member to be at his strongest. If he wasn't, he'd still be easily up at the top 6 right now. He's around top 7 and 8 from what I've mostly seen. Some people don't even put him on their top 10 anymore. I think that's a little much. I think he still stays top 10. We'll talk about that more in another video. But I'm here to say that MUI Goku would be a problem. And it's not even the fact that he could be really strong. It's the fact that the basis of a MUI Goku's kit is a really big issue for most metas. I mean, let's talk about last year's. When he first dropped, he was easily number 1 in the game. Like, Majin Vegeta, who had been dominating for months, boom, done, down, taken off top 1. And then, Kaioken Goku came along, and you know what? He took number 1. But you know what he did? He made it so they can work together. That was bad. You have to think, a character who could do so much damage mixed with a character who could not die without having to sacrifice like 90% of your health bar just to maybe kill him. Maybe. Like, it's insane. An MUI's kit usually is countering and then dealing damage back, on top of usually having a good blue card and sometimes even drawing an ultimate card like we saw with UUI. If he has what UUI had and what a normal MUI does, could you just imagine you counter, it deals damage back, and then you know what, for fun, boom, ultimate. That could happen. That could realistically happen. Knowing Dragon Ball Legends, they will do something like that. That will not be good. So the next time you hear someone talking about how Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku would be amazing right now, we need a new one. Do you really want a new one? Or do you want a meta reset? Because he will reset the meta. He's either going to make it go to a dark time and then meta reset during 6 months later around the next celebration, or is he just going to reset the meta himself and then force them to make 100% more damage inflicted and 80% more damage guard just to counter him, and then still be run anyway because you can put Zenkais on anything and put him on any team? Like, that's how bad it could get. But yeah, I mean, look, this video was mostly me ranting. It wasn't even that long either. It was 10 minutes. But yeah, I really, really, really don't think everyone should be as happy for an MUI Goku coming sooner rather than later, because let's be honest, he's probably going to be here at the end of the year. We saw him in the middle of last year, so maybe they're an Ultra MUI right now. People are speculating that. But now don't get me wrong, I love MUI Gokus. I love using them. They're fun, they're super hype, but they kill metas. And if people like this meta, I've started coming around, I've started liking this meta. But if people like this meta, which most do, don't. If you really, really do like the meta, then you won't ask for an MUI Goku. If you wish for that and then complain, that's on you. But thank you guys so much for watching. It was really fun ranting to you guys for 10.5 minutes. But the support has been insane. I mean, even on the videos that I do alone, the shorts are getting hundreds of views. I mean, the last one is 800 right now. That's great. Like, that is amazing. Thank you guys so much for it. We're going to come up with more videos soon. I do want to try and do daily videos, but it might be hard. We might get maybe 4 to 5 per week. Unless it's during, anniversary. I'll try to do 7 a week, maybe even more. But thank you guys so much for watching, and see ya.